Okay, so let's talk about this past board problem, which occurred last May 2015. This one's under theory of structures, particularly approximate analysis of trusses. Okay, so paano muna natin masabi na approximate analysis yung gagamitin natin? So dapat, statically indeterminate siya. So tanda pa ba yung ano? Kung sa beams, di ba, ano yun? Tawag nun? Number of reactions. Ayun, number of reactions should be parang equal to number of unknowns lang din, no? Or number of equilibrium equations. Ayan. So dito, tanda pa ba yun? Anong mnemonics niya doon? Mr. Two Joints ba? Number of members plus number of reactions should be greater than, less than, equal, two joints. For number of members, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. No? 15 ang members. Ang reactions, we have roller here, 1. Dito hinge, so plus 2, so tatlo. And yung joints natin ay 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8. So yun, 15, 18, plus 3, 18. So ayun. Then 8 times 2 is 16. So ayun. Greater than nga siya. So ibig sabihin statically indeterminate to the second degree. So ayun. Diyan gagamitan natin ng proximate analysis for trusses. Kasi may redundant dyan kung statically indeterminate yan, di ba? Sige, let's read the problem. So for the plane truss shown in the figure, A is equal to 3 meters. Sige, plane na natin. A is equal to 3 meters. And then B ay 2.25. Sige, lagay ko na rin to 3 meters. So ang B ay 2.25. 2.25. And then P1 is 1. Ito ba yun? I guess. 1 kilonewton. Ang P2 ay 3. Ito ba yun? Then ang P3 ay also 3 kilonewtons. Tama. And ang P4 ay 1.5. Okay, so the diagonal members CF, BG, DG, and CH are all cables. Pag sinabing cables, so that is in tension, di ba? Tension lang pwede yan. Ano yun? CF. So this one. Ayan, yung ulitin ko lang. Yan. Cables yan. Ano pa? BG. So itong mga diagonal na to. Mga cable yan. Ayan. Talagay ko lahat. Nangyari dun. Ayan. O, tama. So we have CF, BG, DG, and CH. Okay, our cable. So what is the force in member BF? So syempre, first and foremost, kunin muna natin reactions, ano? Lagay ko to sa blue. So you have this upward reaction. Dito sa sa E, we have hinge yan, so may upward eh. Hindi pala natin sure kung upward talaga. Pwedeng downward eh. And since yung P1 natin, the only horizontal force is to the left, so to counteract that, to the right. Oh. Para tama na yung sense na magamit natin. No? Okay, so that will be, pangalanan ko tong BY. This one is EY and EX. Okay, tama na. Okay, so ano solve natin? Siyempre, first and foremost, solve for the reactions. So summation of moments, sa E ako, magmo-moment para ma-solve ko si BY. Okay, so ano-anong forces meron dyan? We have this 1.5. May H pa pala, no? Volume H, 3 pala. Per gar. 3 meters, 1.5 times 3. Lahat ng clockwise is equal to lahat ng counterclockwise. Counterclockwise inuuna ko. So 1.5 times 3, then 1 times, ilan to? 3, 4, 5, 6. This one is 4.5, 10.5, no? So plus 1 times 10.5. Then ano pa? Downward ulit, yung P2. O 3 times 4.5. And then yung isa pang 3 na 2.5. 2.25 rather. That is equal to, ang nag-iisang babalanse lang sa kanila is si By. By na ang moment arm ay 3. That's 4.5, no? So 5, 6, 7.5. Tama? Okay, so solve natin si By. Solve for By. So that will be 1.5 times 3 plus 10.5 plus 3 times 4.5 plus 3, 3 times 2.25 divided by 7.5. And 4.7. So that is our 4.7. Okay, 4.7 si By. Yan na ba kukunin natin? O kahit yan lang. Tignan natin. What is the force member BF? So ito na yung meron sa mga problem na ganito. Ito yung critical na part. So we have what we call panel shear. So if magkakat kasi tayo ng section dito, cut tayo ng section dito kasi ito naman yung pinapahanap eh. Diyan sa part na yan. Okay, magka tayo ng section dyan, then ang mga forces add natin. So assume ko negative na lang yung downward. So negative 1, yung mga external forces then plus 4.7. Inad pa talaga, no? Kinalculate pa talaga. So that's 3.7. So yun yung what we call the panel shear. Okay, ang panel shear natin, pangalan kulayan ko na lang na green. Panel shear natin is upward. And 3.7 or resultant lang nito, bali. So nga apply ko siya dyan, dito ko ilalagay. Di ba? Hindi ba straight yung ano ko? Di ba straight pagkalagay ko ng neto? Okay, never mind. So, ayan. Remove ko na lang to para kita. Ayan. So, ang value niyan is, yan yung 3.7 panel shear natin. Upward siya. So, ayun, kukunin mo lang yung resultant. Ganun lang, ganun lang yung approximate analysis. Then, pag kukunin mo yung reaction niyan, di ba dapat downward? Pero ang sabi, tension nga lang pwede sila. So ito, yung BG, kapag mag-downward yan, magiging compression yan. So kapag ganun, zero na yan. Okay, tension lang pwede niyang i-carry. Pero may mga problem na may dalawang method kasi ito. Yung isa, assume mo na mga diagonals are cables. Or other term dito, ibang pwede gamitin is long and slender. Yun. Same din yan ng treatment. Tension din yan. Yung isang method is both sila pwede mag-carry ng force. Ibig sabihin, half-half sila. One half for tension, one half kahit compression. So, ganun. So, in this case, zero tong BJ. Ibig sabihin, at joint B, at joint B, BF na lang yung vertical. Tama? Kung BF na lang yung vertical, edi masasolve mo na siya. Diba? So, at joint B, summation of forces along Y is equal to 0. So, ayun, By is equal to BF. So, compression pala sa ano. Kasi magiging downward yan eh. So, yun pwede kong gawin dito. Sige. Since reaction yan, ito na lang din, red na lang din. So, to counteract that, di downward, which is compression. Kasi kinocompress niya yung B. So, BYI equal to, actually, ano pala, Dapat ganito siya. Standard tayo. So, FBF, force ng BF is equal to yung BY, which is just 4.7. Okay, so actually, huwag ko ilagay BY kasi lalagyan ko ng ano lalagyan ko ng ang tawag doon? Kalimutan ko yung term. Yung stress element? Ay, hindi. Kalimutan ko yung term for tension or compression. Basta yung sign na lang, sabihin natin. May exact term pa dun eh. So, 4.7 kilonewton, then compression siya. Alright, kung importante nasa dulo na ng dila. Nature. Yun. Yung nature for, yan, compression or tension. So, that's FBF. So, FDG, force DG, tunod naman, ito pala, sagot 4.7. O, di na sinabi, no? Pero compression yan. Force and member DG. Dito tayo kay DG. Okay, so gawa lang ulit tayo ng, ayan, hatiin natin. Tapos, panel shear, upward pa rin ba? Tignan natin. Sige, kung upward pa rin yan, edi add mo lang yung mga forces. So, we have -1, then plus 4.7, then ayun, may bababa ng 3.3 lang pala. May bababa na 3. So that's 0.7. So still, positive pa rin pala. 0.7. Okay, that's 0.7. Ibig sabihin, 0 pa rin to. Right? So downward pa rin yung downward pa rin yung DG lang naman hinahanap natin, no? So ito, yung FGD. So ayan na. Anong hinahanap? Si DG na pala. Yung diagonal member na. Okay, so pag ganyan, ako, personally, mas prefer ko yung nakaslope. Dali na lang eh. Given kasi distances nila eh. Di, ratio nga natin kung may simplified form yan na kilala natin. 2.25 yung opposite. Adjacent ay 3. Yung 3-4 lang pala yan. Di, lagay mo, 3-4-5 pala yan. Di ba? Na simple kasi siya. Kapag ginagawa mong, lalo na kapag kilala mo yung triangle na yun. Ito pala yung 3. Ito yung 4. 3-4-5 lang pala yan. 'Di ba? So, ay yung 2.25 yan, pag sinimplify mo, 3 din, yung 3. Simplify mo, or pag ni-ratio mo yung 2.25, ang simplest form is, lowest term is 3/4. 3/4. So, ayun, 'di ba? Familiar yung 3-4-5 na triangle. So, ayan. Pwede na. Pangalanan ko tong, yung una pala, wala akong pangalan. No? Sige, pangalanan ko to, 1-1, para ito ay 2-2. Section 2-2. Ayan. Susunod ay, at section 2-2, section 2-2, ano na? So, ang panel shear niya ay 0.7, no? So, ito lang, ang vertical lang yung meron dyan. So, si FGD, FDG, multiply mo lang yun sa, para makuha yung vertical component. So, that's 4/5. Hmm. Equal na yan sa 0.7. Ibig sabihin, FDG ay matic tension yan. Alam na natin yung nature niyan eh. Nature force niyan eh. 0.7 times, wait lang. Ay, hindi pala. Kala ko nandun yung 0.7. 0.7 times 5/4. Diba? 7/8 or 0.875. 0.875 kilonewton. And that is in tension. Ayun, 0.875. And finally, what is the force? And remember DH. Same lang ulit to sa kanina. Madali lang. Edi mag-joint D ka. 'Di ba? Kasi meron ka ng meron ka ng GD eh. Ayun, at joint D. At joint D, summation of forces along Y lang din. Dito nagsulat ako, no? So, sige, okay na yun. Summation of forces along y is equal to 0. So, lahat ng pataas, ito lang naman yan. Di ba? Do we have the value na niya, ano? Assumption natin, tension na lang din siya. FDG. Kasi ang baba lang nitong DG eh. So, tension na lang din to. FDH. So, FDG times yung vertical component niya ay 4/5. Pang vertical component niya rather. Multiplier para makuha yung vertical component. 4/5 plus F DH. That is equal to 3. Ito yun. Tama? Joint behavior niya. So, ayun. Pwede na natin makuha yan. FDH. Diba? So, 3 minus 0.875 times 4/5 lang. Ilan yan? Right? 2.3. So, tama. Tension din pala yan. FDH is also in tension. FDH is also in tension. 2.3 kilonewtons. So, ito yung nature niya rin. Yung ano niya, sign niya, ayun na lang, 2.3. Oh, yun. That's it. That's how you solve this problem. Diba? Panel share lang kayo. Favorite ko na nakararami. Pag-approximate analysis ng trust. Uy, bonus. Basta, manote mo lang, alin doon yung magiging, kung ano yung method na ginamit. Yung isa is tension lang, kumbaga cables lang ang ginagamit. Yung isa naman, method is half-half sila. So, both diagonal members carry, tension man or compression. So, tiga-up sila kapag ganun. Automatic yan. Pag ganyan, diagonal members, cables lang. Cables daw yan sila. So, di yan sila magkikarry ng compression. Kaya kung compression sila, zero na yun. And that's it. That's how you solve this problem. So, ulit, pag may nakita ulit akong ano, so, dagdag ko na lang yun dito. A similar problem na lumabas. Basta approximate analysis of trusses para ma-encounter natin yung variation ng problem from Sele. Sele to Sele. And that's it. Thank you. Hope you learned something.